Hello everybody, welcome to my top 10 favorite Michael Jackson award show performances. For this video, I'm gonna be telling you my top 10 favorite. There will not be any video clips in this video because I don't want to get any copyright issues, so I'm just gonna be showing you pictures, and you can check out the videos in the link below or search them on YouTube as well. So starting with number 10, we have the World Music Awards 2006. The reason I put this at number 10 is because, number one, it was around the time I was 6 years old. Number two, it was in my childhood years of being a child. And number three, there's nothing really to say about that, because I consider it being underrated, since it was kind of like Michael's comeback after the trial ended in 2005. So in the year 2006, he didn't really do much besides getting an award at the World Music Awards, and then he did the performance for We Are the World with the children on stage, and Chris Brown was present as well, because Chris Brown was popular around that time period. So again, there's nothing really much to say on that performance, but it is one of my favorites because it falls around the time of my childhood. At number 9, we have the MTV Video Music Awards 2001. Now, this is not really like a major award performance, because 2001 was the year that Invincible album came out, and Michael wasn't really doing much like music performances besides the 30th anniversary concerts, but he did make a cameo performance appearance with NSYNC on stage at the MTV Video Music Awards. And again, it's part of my childhood, the Invincible era, because I was born during the Invincible era. So that's why I put it at number 9. And it's also one of the underrated performances in my opinion. I'm not saying it's a bad performance, it's still a good performance. So let me know your opinion on it as well. And this was before Justin Timberlake became solo, because NSYNC was still around. I forgot what year they separated, but I'm not sure about that. At number 8, we have the BET Awards 2003. Now, this is very interesting because I'm not really sure what the background story to this is, but all I know is that Michael did an award speech for James Brown. Well, he was given an award for James Brown, that James Brown was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's an honor to see two music legends on stage, even though Michael didn't really perform anything from his songs. He was just dancing to whatever James was performing before he gave the award to James Brown. So it's still one of the most iconic performances in my opinion. So that's why I put it at number 8, because I consider it legendary again for two music legends to be on stage. And also 2003 was part of the Invincible era for me, being a part of my childhood. So that's why I put it at number 8. At number 7, we have the MTV 10th Anniversary Special from 1991 with the performance of Will You Be There. This was the very first live performance of Will You Be There, and it's my mom's favorite performance as well. She really likes the song Will You Be There. I feel like the performance is very speechless in my opinion because it shows a great message to it, and my favorite part is when the lady with the angel wings comes out at the end to hug Michael. And fun fact, Michael does cry at the end because you could see him getting teary-eyed when he was talking at the end of the song. You know how he talks at the end of the song. So that was very inspiring to see that. So again, nothing much to say on this performance, but those are my favorite aspects for that performance. At number 6, we have Black or White from the same special of MTV 10th Anniversary 1991. This was the very first live performance of Black or White, and it had Slash in there as well, playing the guitar. I would say this performance is very good as well because I like the car, that the car explodes and Michael jumps off the car. That's pretty cool. And again, it was the very first live performance of Black or White, so that's why it makes it very special for that as well. And we also see Michael's first appearance with the long hairstyle, which again, when he did perform Black or White on the Dangerous tour, he had the long hairstyle as well. Oh, and before I move on, I forgot to say about Will You Be There that I like the ending, of course, when Michael says the ending speech. '10th Anniversary Award Show. So now moving on to the top 5, with number 5 beginning with the World Music Awards 1996 performance of Earth Song. And I think this was the first performance of Earth Song. No, I'm wrong, I'm sorry. The first performance of Earth Song was in 1995 at a different award show. It was at the, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but it was at the Wheaton Das. I can't say it right. It's WETTANDASS. But anyway, getting back to this performance, it's really good because I like Michael's speech that he says in the middle of the song, which is not heard in the recording, but he does it live when he says the speech with the children around him, so you guys understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's very inspiring to see that part as well. And I like Michael's live ad-libs at the end of the performance as well, when he sings live at the end.
I believe in us as a people. I know we can make a difference. I love you all with all my heart.
So moving on to number 4, we have the Grammy Awards 1988. Now, a couple facts about this one. Speaking of the Grammys is this Sunday, which you guys know I'll be watching that for many reasons. For this Grammys award show, unfortunately, Michael did not win any Grammys for the bad album. So that's a fun fact right there. Also, fun fact, this was the first performance of Man in the Mirror, along with The Way You Make Me Feel. And I have to say, I like the Man in the Mirror performance more than The Way You Make Me Feel, of course, but the ending of Man in the Mirror is very, very, very mind-blowing because of the way Michael spins like 3 times and gets on his knees, and then the guy from the chorus wants to help him up from the floor. I thought that was funny. It was also amazing to see how Michael was singing in different ranges during that part as well. And I liked the choir on the stage because it felt like you were in church. That performance makes you feel like you're in church. I could imagine if he done that on the bad tour, if he were to have a chorus on stage. That would be very interesting to see, in my opinion. But so now to the top 3 of this list, my top 3 favorite award show performances of Michael. Starting with number 3, we have Remember the Time from Soul Train Awards 1993. Now, another fun fact is that this was the first Remember the Time performance, the only Remember the Time performance that he has done, because he was supposed to do this on the Dangerous tour, but supposedly they cut it because maybe it was too difficult to rehearse or too long to perform in the set list, I guess. But this is the only performance that exists for Remember the Time. Now you're probably wondering, why is he in a chair? Well, unfortunately, he sprained his ankle while he was dancing, and that's why he couldn't perform through the whole performance. But I have to say, watching the performance, he was so eager to get out of the chair and dance. And that would be the same thing for anybody. Like, imagine if you break your foot and you can't dance for 3 weeks and you want to get out of the chair. Well, I would be eager to get out of the chair myself. It's amazing to see how he is really good dancing in the chair. Like, it proves to you that you can dance in the chair through an injury. Kind of like playing football when you have a football injury and you want to still play, and sometimes you end up playing through it anyway. And my favorite part of this performance as well is when the crowd was chanting, "Go Michael, go Michael." But yeah, that's pretty much sums up the performance. Now at number 2, this is not really a Michael performance like with Michael, but I had to put this in here because it's an honor to put it in here. So number 2, we have Janet's tribute performance for Michael at the 2009 Video Music Awards MTV. Every time I watch this, it's legendary, first of all, and I could tell she did it through her bones, and it was just mind-blowing to watch. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you watching it, because she really went through the park with that performance. And my favorite part as well is when they had Michael on the screen while she was dancing to Scream. You have to watch it. I highly recommend you watch it if you haven't seen it. Now, before I get to my number one pick of my top 10 favorite Michael Jackson award show performances, I do have a few honorable mentions that I want to say real quick. So the first honorable mention is Dangerous performance from the American Music Awards 1993. This was the very first live performance of Dangerous. It's pretty cool to see the dance for the first time for Dangerous. And my other honorable mention, which some of you might disagree with me, I just had to, honor it in a certain way. It's the hologram performance from Billboard Music Awards 2014. I do remember watching this on my TV when it first aired on TV. And of course, it's an impersonator dancing, but again, the hologram is speechless. Like, whenever you see a tribute performance, it's speechless and it makes you in awe to see it. But if you disagree with me, that's okay, but you can always let me know in the comments what you think about it as well. So now, to my number one favorite Michael Jackson award show performance is the MTV Video Music Awards 1995. Now, a lot of you will probably agree with me as well on this, but every time I watch it, I feel like I'm watching a medley concert series, basically, of like 3 Michael Jackson concerts in one show, like one performance. The opening melody was good. The Dangerous performance was good. You Are Not Alone was good, and You Are Not Alone was the first live performance of You Are Not Alone. Of course, sadly, Lisa Marie Presley was at the award show. Of course, rest in peace to Lisa Marie Presley. It made me laugh a little bit when I saw her reaction to him performing, because I don't know if she was angry or not really happy being there, I'm not sure. But then it was also funny when Janet was clapping at the end of the Dangerous performance, which I knew she, was very proud of Michael performing. And then when they won the award for Best Dance Video, she said this to Michael.
Oh, brother Mike, you kicked ass. I'm sorry, not opening.
And you could tell that Michael was embarrassed during that part, but
thank God. Thank you
it's a sister supporting her brother. But yeah, I have to say the MTV Music Awards 1995 performance is my top favorite for many of those reasons, and if you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend you watching it. Also, it shows that Michael has short hair. I think maybe, I don't know if this was, you can't resist watching this award show performance, so I'm gonna stop rambling on that because I don't want to keep repeating it, but I'm just telling you that. So anyway, that summarizes my whole top 10 list. I hope you guys enjoyed this new top 10 video. I apologize for not making any new top 10s in a while. It's been quite a while. But if you have any ideas for a new top 10 video, please let me know in the comments and I will be glad to make a new top 10 video. And remember to check out my top 10 playlist on my channel. You can see all my top 10 videos I made of Michael and Harry. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Have a good rest of your day, and bye for now.